Welcome Capricorn, it's August 2014. Dadichi here with your astrological synopsis. And you know, it's a very, very significant month. We do see Venus still transiting in your zone of marital activities, key partnerships, but the really important transit is that of Jupiter into the 8th house of your horoscope, along with the Sun and Mercury. But the Jupiter transit is very significant because it's a slower moving transit. It'll take around 12 months to move through this, what we call mysterious, hidden part of the zodiac. So how do you deal with this? Well, you need to be prepared to shift gear in terms of the way you think. If you've been thinking superficially, you may miss some of the deeper aspects of this transit. You know, the great inventions, the great strides that we make in history are by people that have been able to use this sector of the horoscope to do something absolutely amazing. So the choice is yours here. Is it just mediocrity that you want? That's fine. But if it's something really, really special that you want, if you really want to make your mark on society in your work, to dig deeper into your psyche, into your psychology, your spiritual self, and to do something that's not been done before, then this is such an important transit for you. We do see there are challenges there based upon your ruling planet in the 11th house. Now that by itself is not too bad. As I've said in the previous readings, if you've been following me, that brings with it some excellent results, some fulfillment of your dreams. But right now we also see Mars moving into the vicinity of Saturn. On the 12th, Venus also moves into this 8th sector. There's a bit of a challenge there between these planets, and Mars now moving in this 11th sector. So you're going to be challenged. What it is you want on a superficial material level might not be forthcoming. Now, if you simply focus on this surface level of what's happening in your life, you'll miss some of these deeper opportunities. This wealth that is just hidden. If I could use the analogy of the iceberg, where you're just seeing the tip and the rest of it is submerged. Do take some time there to go deeper and to ask yourself, what more can you contribute to the work that you're doing, to the relationships that you have? These are important questions, and if you can tap that, you'll have an infinite supply of energy. It may not be material energy, but intellectual property. Ideas are really where all the wealth starts to flow from. If you've got an idea, if you've got some gem of brilliance intellectually, that is what's going to trigger a whole new train of events, a whole new series of opportunities with people, with partners, and that over the next 12 months is where I think you're going to see your real value. On the 16th, we see Mercury, again a very friendly planet for you, moving into the sign of Virgo, the 9th sector of your horoscope, and thereafter followed on the 23rd by the Sun. 9th sector is your luck sector. It's a travel sector. It's also a legal sector. So even if you've got some red tape that's been hanging around, because these planets, well, at least Mercury is very friendly to you, you're able to negotiate this through and to see some resolution to that issue. Once again, you've got to look a little bit deeper. You've got to, I guess, step outside of the square, you know, look at things from a different perspective, and you will start to think laterally about a lot of things in your life. Not just the specific problems that arise day to day or the work issues or projects that you're working on. These are lateral systems of thinking which can help you really understand your life as a whole, where you're going, what the meaning of your existence is, what your path is, what you're destined to do. And that, my friend, is often a very, very different story. That is the difficult thing for most of us to work out. But that's precisely the beauty of this transit that we see here for you, Capricorn, under these current circumstances celestially. On the 26th, there's a new moon that also occurs in this area. That's the likely time you'll start to see a blossoming of these ideas. If you're receptive to what's going on, this is the time when you're going to see an outpouring of creative energy, I would say. You've got that hard aspect of Mars to your ruler. Be careful at that time, around the 26th, leading up to that. This also can indicate some problems with friends, elder siblings. Mars is the natural significator of siblings. Sometimes this can produce a bit of a aloof or cold response from others. People that you thought were friends may not be as forthcoming or supportive. That will pass soon enough. Rely on your own resources. Use that new moon and some of these other very, very lucky aspects to propel you forward over the next 12 months. I'll tell you more about this next month. Hope you're going to join me then. In the meantime, do join me at astrology.com.au for a whole lot more on yourself, the daily, monthly readings in more detail, and your yearly readings as well. Take care.